I've had 2 paid-full attorneys in state and 4 different attorneys in federal.
Yeah, this my testimony. Let me talk to you free. I got to tell it. I know, I gotta breathe. Yeah, this my testimony. Yeah, I know, I gotta breathe.
Subscribe to Money Over Death Record on YouTube and enjoy the Money Over Death experience.
Stop snitching. Exclusive.
Betrayal, whole lot of betrayal. Gotta move in silence round these niggas cause they a tail. Betrayal, whole lot of betrayal. Same nigga that ate with me was the same nigga turned state against me. I cried. Then I made a vow to never cry again, cause I understand that my worst is of my enemies can be your best friend. So I ain't into that friendship. Careful who I make moves with. Be discreet and I never ever let them into my business. Cause they'll end up in your motion. Half of the beat they statement. Telling for a time cut or to get their charges vacated. Them same niggas you thug with, so draws with, so love to. But them same niggas say fuck you and everything that y'all done been through. You done made your bed, now you got to lay in it. Ain't no sense in whining, ain't no sense in bitching. Everybody gangsta, but most don't live it. Why is it so hard for you niggas to stop snitching? Stop snitching, stop snitching. They ask you what my name is, act like it's a secret. Stop snitching, stop snitching. They show you pictures of a nigga, act like you ain't never seen him. Stop snitching, stop snitching. Take your consequences, don't involve your co-defendant. Stop snitching, stop snitching, stop snitching, stop snitching.
98% conviction rate amongst blacks. Other 2% just slip through the cracks. Interrogation, voluntary statement over hands. In front of the grand jury, I looking at the facts. I ain't even think they had a witness, I'm relaxed. Sitting in my cell, running F's kick back. I ain't never bite the hand, same dog that I fed. Puzzled in the head, guess the bitch big back. On my knees every night, still praying to the stars. Had faith in the Lord, guessing I'ma sit back. Follow motion to suppress, I ain't never hear back. Shot a kite to my nigga, he ain't never hit back. Got me like that, well maybe he in lockdown. Beefing on the till, Warden got his shit back. Put his name on the med, call he got it sent back. I'ma never say red till I get it on wax. Level 4-yard jacket got me on max. Sent word to the wreck yard, broke them all packs. I don't smoke, I be joking, getting other niggas high. Mosquito dip joints need 100 for the fight. Yeah, horse lawyer writing letters trying to spike. Court minutes froze when the case still open. Attached to a nigga, make another jump on it. Getting time cut, playing like he's solid, but he folded. I don't even hit the wreck yard in the morning. Eating out the locker, go to last child only. Seeing him in a child hall, holler like, whoa, 13 months fight, still I ain't even know. Public pretender, you let them pick you. Talk to the DA, they need a conviction. You think that charge that they got, they dismissing. To them, you a nigga who willing to witness.
You done made your bed, now you got to lay in it. Ain't no sense in whining, ain't no sense in bitching. Everybody gangsta, but most don't live it. Why is it so hard for you niggas to stop snitching? Stop snitching, stop snitching. They ask you what my name is, act like it's a secret. Stop snitching, stop snitching. They show you pictures of a nigga, act like you ain't never seen him. Stop snitching, stop snitching. Take your consequences, don't involve your co-defendant. Stop snitching, stop snitching, stop snitching, stop snitching. Ask you what my name is, act like it's a secret.
Subscribe to Money Over Death Record on YouTube and enjoy the Money Over Death experience. Subscribe to Money Over Death Record on YouTube and enjoy the Money Over Death experience. Exclusive.
prepaid debit call from
Daniel.
an inmate at the Piedmont, Virginia Regional Security Center. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. This is the Money Over Death podcast. And today we have a special guest, Gmack the Bandman, artist on the Money Over Death Records. Gmack is going through a situation right now where he was incarcerated for possession of firearm by a convicted felon. We want to speak on issues he's having with his attorneys right now. We want to speak about a lot of injustice that's going on with him right now and how you have to educate yourself, become aware, pertaining to the law. You need to do your due diligence and empower yourself much as you possibly can, because you can't leave your life into your attorney hands. Sometimes these attorneys will deceive you. Sometimes these attorneys will do things that can hinder you on your case. So, right now he's looking at a real serious situation. He needs to, empower himself much as he possibly can about his awareness of the case. And this is what Money Over Death Records do. We make sure that we empower our artists and we help them in every way that we possibly can. What's up, Gmack the Bandman? Are you in the house today? Are you on this phone?
Yes, sir. What's up with you, man? What's going on?
Man, I'm okay, man. We understand that the critical situation you're in right now, but we want to share with the world, especially the young black community, why it's important to educate yourself pertaining to the laws of the criminal justice system and stop leaving it up to the lawyers to determine your future, basically your life. So, okay, G-Mac, the listeners, give them an example of what you're experiencing with your lawyers from day one, even all the way back to the state, and to the feds and where you are currently now. Let them know.
Okay, as far as the situation I'm in right now, I'm incarcerated at the moment based off anonymous tip information, which is not reliable nor confrontable, which was stated by one of my baby mamas based off emotions at the time to end my music career and hinder me at a bad standstill behind bars in custody, facing time for charges I never committed. As far as my defense, I've been having problems with numerous of my attorneys on my behalf of my representation of requesting for my entire motion of discovery, including specific times, dates, and names, as well as probable cause and anonymous tips information. But right now, at the moment, my state case has been indicted by the government. I've had 2 painful attorneys in state and 4 different attorneys in federal. They have all taken in their own considerations before communicating with me about my case and my request to do things on their own behalf. This is why I'm representing myself as of now, to be placed upon the appearance of my judge to explain my situation on how I've been treated unfair, so that they are aware of my situation to give me a fair chance to represent myself and request for certain information within my case, so that I'm able to defend myself at my best interest, file my pretrial motions properly before my pretrial motions deadline, and prepare for trial.
Wow, that's incredible, man. Basically, just because what is he basically saying here is basically just because you got arrested and charged with a state or felony or federal felony does not mean that you are necessarily guilty, because most of the time the police officers make decisions based on emotions and not law. So what they do is violate your constitutional rights. So if you understand your rights clearly by taking the time and study the law, meaning understanding your constitutional rights, 90% of the time you most likely can win your case. But the problem is black folks don't read. And also black doctors, professional athletes, high-profile African-American males and females don't educate themselves either. So when it comes to the criminal justice system, they unfortunately are in the same boat with the younger, ignorant black men in America, because they don't know the law either. So they become victims of these crooked criminal lawyers who take advantage of our culture, and it's all based on our ignorance. So let's make it clear. There is no discrimination. They truly do it to us all. How can you detect what's going on in the courtroom if you don't know the language? And our crooked lawyers get us to believe in them, and most of us usually do. And that's why it's the prison system all over the world is flooded with African-American lives. So what Gmack is going through today, y'all, is very important, man. Most young men that come in the system They're ignorant to the law. They're not aware of what's going on. So they take a plea bargain. They take a plea bargain based on their ignorance within themselves. A lot of times, they don't even have a case on you. You have numerous of constitutional violations that take place, but if you don't have nobody that know, and you're not aware because you never took the time to do your due diligence. I mean, we can sit out here and commit crimes and do all types of inappropriate things while we out here in the streets. You need to take the time and start reading what they say. If you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. You know what I'm saying? Because we usually don't read. We usually don't, make ourselves aware. That's the way we're being programmed and conditioned. But what Gmack the Bandman is doing, I think everybody needs to be proud of what he came from, because he came from a poverty-stricken culture. He's educating himself. He's becoming aware. He's doing the best he can. He's betting on himself right now based on some of the things that's happening to him pertaining to his lawyers, and the lawyers will sit around and act like, you're wrong, you don't know the law, he's experienced enough himself to recognize what's going on in his case. He has numerous constitutional issues. Like you say, he has anonymous tip issues, which is not reliable. He has illegal search and seizure issues based on the stop, which is what they call the fruit of the poisonous tree, any illegal act done by an officer. So you need to know these things. You need to understand the Sixth Amendment, the right to confront your accuser. So these reliable so-called anonymous tip or confidential informants, you have a right to confront them. You know what I'm saying? If people make a statement about you saying you did this, you got a right to see them, or that evidence supposed to legally get excluded. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you don't get a fair opportunity. So it's like, but you won't even get this opportunity if you're not aware, because they'll tell you anything, and they'll go to sleep at night. They'll get you a life sentence. They'll get you 30 years, and they'll go home with their wife and their family and their kids like they don't even give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's important, that you take it upon yourself, man, and do your due diligence, because these lawyers, I'm talking about 95% of the time, is going to violate you, deceive you. I don't care if you're 80 years old. I've seen it done numerous of times, man. So, but the more you educate yourself about your what they call your discovery, you need to be able to identify with your discovery and understand your discovery real well, because it's information that you can get within your discovery to be able to file your motions, that can liberate you and free you from the charges that you've been charged with at this time. So, Gmack, what is the next step for you, man? Tell us what's the next step and what you got going on, and how you trying to get back out here to your music, man. Let us know what's going on.
I mean, man, my next step is just overcoming this bad standstill I'm in, and, representing myself in my best interest so that I'm able to be given another chance and free again and be out to pursue with my music career and take it to the next level.
Yes, sir, man. And you got songs with people like Kevin Gates, man. You got songs with Jason Weaver. You got songs that have been played on the radio throughout the country. You did a LA Live. I seen you perform with the great legend DMX, man. And it's incredible what you've accomplished so far, man. So we look forward to making sure that you get liberated, man, and you get some justice. But I know you've been having a lot of baby mama issues too, man. You had a song before you got locked up called, what was the name of it? It was something about your baby mama. I think we got that video here. Let us know the name of that song.
Name of the song is Baby Mama.
Your baby mama's played a role in your situation then, and I think before you got incarcerated, your baby mama was going downtown and doing a lot of horrible stuff to you. Won't it? And speak about that a little bit, if you don't mind.
Okay, well, I got 5 different baby mothers, and when you're dealing with 5 different baby mothers that base things off emotions a lot, you have a lot of ups and downs in relationships, and it's just like some baby mamas are grimy, some baby mamas are jealous, some baby mamas are good baby mamas, but I got a little mixture of all of them in my situation right now.
Yeah. I would say you truly do, man. But at the end of the day, Gmack the Bandman, you're gonna keep God first. You stay spiritually motivated. Do your due diligence. Continue to stay consistent with accumulating much information that you possibly can about your legal situation. Empower the brothers inside, that don't have the the connections that you have to the streets that, you know, don't have nobody helping and strengthening you pertaining to the legal system and helping you fight some of these issues going on with these crooked lawyers. But that's what we want to do, man. We want to make people aware that you have to learn your rights. You have to learn your rights. And it ain't hard as you think it is, man. I'm telling you, it ain't hard as you think it is. You just got to read. You know, you just got to take the initiative to start educating yourself. And tell me some of the reasons why you started to read and learn the law and stuff like that, and let the people know how it's helped you so far.
I mean, I've had a lot of good advice from my manager, my CEO, you, which gave me the energy and the integrity to be able to seek into certain situations concerning my life at my best interest.
Yeah, and I can tell from a lot of our conversations, you've been able to detect through all the attorneys that you've been dealing with that they have a lot of bull crap going on, and you watched us on the phone. Me and Wifey, you know, consistently talk to them and expose a lot of the issues pertaining to your case, you know, and that's why you're getting lawyer after lawyer after lawyer because of the misrepresentation, the inappropriate behavior of people that's supposed to be trying to defend you and represent you clearly. But, you know, in this case, you're not getting that. And that happens to so many people, man, that don't realize it. So I'm trying to empower the people to start educating yourself and don't leave your life in your attorney's hand. And that's what Gmack the Bandman is doing. He's going to bet on himself and try to make sure that he preserve his rights, because people don't understand you have to preserve your rights. It ain't about the trial issue, because in trial, most people, 90%, 7% conviction rate, they have enough evidence to convict you. But a lot of times when you have constitutional issues which are critical, you have a foundation to maybe help you win the case based on their violations. You know, and a lot of times you don't get that chance if you take a plea bargain. If you don't understand, you know, how to file a motion to suppress the legal issues and to exclude those things, and they won't even be able to use it in the courtroom. Especially if you get a fair judge, and that's what we're hoping for in this case, that he gets a fair judge that will look at this situation and make the right decisions for him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I thank you for getting on this phone today, Gmack the Bandman. I heard it's about to go off again. We love you, my brother, and we'll hopefully be seeing you soon. You know, and just tell everybody, you know, how much you love them and respect, and listen to the new music that's coming out on you.
No doubt. I look forward to hearing from you. New music on the way. And I'm going to keep my energy high and stay on top of everything. And I'll be out of here sooner or later. Most definitely.
Yes, sir. Free Gmack the Bandman. Free Gmack the Bandman. Money Over Death Records signing off.
Yes, sir.
Call back when they hang up, Gmack.
Thank you for using
Subscribe to Money Over Death Record on YouTube and enjoy the Money Over Death experience. Subscribe.
Oh, hell no. I can't believe this shit. I promise you ain't got to worry about me no more, you old goat mouth having ass bitch. Yeah, food stamp having ass. Go on, get the fuck on. Bye.
Fuck that shit. I want my motherfucking money and I want my shit now. You said you was gonna give me my shit and I want my shit right now. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I want my fucking money. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. The money that you said you was gonna give me. Give me my shit.
Well, take the money then, goddammit.
Baby mama, you lied. I didn't see it, but I figured it out. Thought you really were gonna keep it a band, but baby, you another snake in disguise. Got me hit for a couple of P's, but what I do really turned on my grind. Told the world I'm a deadbeat, when the whole while I take care of my child. I gave you designer, you gave me stress. I gave you more, you you gave me less. I gave you everything that I could, you gave me a warrant for my arrest. You and the DA been politicking about me, optimistic about my court attendance. See, this shit is way deeper than opposition. You a fraud, a phony with snake attentions. 2 of my BMs that teamed up, really trying to get a nigga hemmed up. Steady calling my CEO every day, trying to get him to think that I'm fucking up. When it's me a bag on lawyer fees, looters they probably come, so I kept receipts. How that looks, me letting you handle me. I bleed before I let you take my seat on game. Baby mama on some bullshit. That bitch the devil. Talking about she ain't really set a nigga up, but I know better. Baby mama really dead to me. Rugged the shovel. Bitch can't really say a nigga name, cause she know it's whatever. Baby mama on some bullshit. That bitch the devil. Talking about she ain't really set a nigga up, but I know better. Baby mama really dead to me. Rugged the shovel. Bitch can't really say a nigga name, cause she know it's whatever. Baby mama, this facts. I could really get you whacked for a stack, but you really think that I can't though. And that really make you a dumb hoe. Put you on a pedestal, brought you the revenue, wanted to better you. You made it difficult. This shit is pitiful, bitch, you an imbecile. My nigga been told me I should get rid of you. You fuck my friend, so I fucked your friend at the hotel in the back of the Benz. Kept my composure cause she was a freak. Showed you how she busted open for me. You work with the DA, the feds, and I ain't the only one you played the games with. Your record will speak for itself, and bitch, you need help. Your mind is incompetent. The blood test, bitch, you orchestrated. It's crazy the way you manipulate the staff at the clinic to get it done. And still I ponder if it's my son. La mama, you're foolish if you think I'm losing my swag cause I'm using these hoes on my music. I swear that you're stupid to sleep on the G or MOD, bitches RIP on game. Baby mama on some bullshit. That bitch the devil. Talking about she ain't really set a nigga up, but I know better. Baby mama really dead to me. Rugged the shovel. Bitch can't really say a nigga name, cause she know it's whatever. Baby mama on some bullshit. That bitch the devil. Talking about she ain't really set a nigga up, but I know better. Baby mama really dead to me. Rugged the shovel. Bitch can't really say a nigga name, cause she know it's whatever.
Hey, I need everybody to listen. I need everybody's attention. Word on the street is Johnny's Pizza is the #1 spot to go for pizza in North Carolina. Johnny's Pizza, look them up now. Exclusive. Johnny's Pizza. Check out any location in North Carolina. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Go to Johnny's Pizza now. Exclusive.
Listen to the jukebox machine. All right.
Subscribe to Money Over Death Record on YouTube and enjoy the Money Over Death experience. Subscribe to Money Over Death Record on YouTube and enjoy the Money Over Death experience. Exclusive.